Guys, welcome back to another video. Video 19 now, week 19. So let's just jump right into it. Ended up losing this week. Not much, but it has been an unprofitable week for me. But yeah, so I did miss a couple of days this week. I think missed a Friday because I went home. I think that's it actually, but Friday was shit anyway, so yeah, I took it on the 27th, and actually it's a good thing that I lost because it sparked a few changes in our rules and that, which is good, which is why it's necessary. Yeah, let's have a look here. So it was really obvious on what was it day? Was that Wednesday, Tuesday? Yeah, it was really obvious. We had some previous day highs over there, and very bullish with a 4-hour gap here that we closed above. We also had equal highs here, both 26,018, very strong draw and an unfilled gap. So, you know, what's more bullish than that, you know. And we had this 5-minute inversion here, which is what I was waiting for, and I wanted to see that, and then a 1-minute retrace, and then a run up to this equal highs, but it never happened, unfortunately. But it kind of made me think, like I knew where it was going, it was so obvious, and yet I wasn't able to capitalize on that opportunity because to be honest, I'm just holding myself back. Like, I could have literally entered just on this 5-minute inversion here and rode that up to that gap, and it would have been a profitable week, but I didn't. I don't know why, but I didn't. So I missed a really good setup, unfortunately. But you know, it's all part of the process, just how it is. Yeah, so we closed about here. Like, I could have literally taken this gap here. I could have taken that. I could have hidden this. I had my stop at this low here, because this draw was so strong. I'm kind of anticipating it to trade through that gap anyway. So I think in future that's something I'm going to be doing walking forward now. But you know, that's why we lose, you know, so we can learn, and I know that. So I'm very trusting in the process, and you know, it's only helped me evolve. But yeah, so I missed that. We started running up. Ended up having a strong close through the high up here on the 15-minute. And I believe we formed a 15-minute gap, or it might be in a 5-minute. Yeah, so we formed a 15-minute gap down here. I didn't actually think we'd reach down into that, which we didn't, because it kind of rebalanced this range a bit anyway. Yeah, and I didn't want to see it drop down into there, but we did reach into a 5-minute gap, which is what I took the trade off of. Yeah, so reaching to this 5-minute gap, really nice reaction off of that, and obviously we still had the long-term draw, like my ultimate draw, the previous week highs, which was a strong draw, and it did get taken. That's what I was aiming for in the end. This was just a short-term draw I was more confident in, but yeah, so we rebalanced that. just get back here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, rebalanced that. Had a really nice strong close through this gap. It was a bit high up. It was a bit high. I actually didn't enter right on the close. I kind of entered a bit before, probably around there. I didn't have my stop quite low. Kind of had it around here, and I just had like a 1-to-1 or whatever. But then I took a look on the 2-minute time frame. Just bear with me here. Here we go. Had a look on the 2-minute time frame. And I could see we were forming this imbalance, we were respecting it. So I was thinking, like, why have the extra risk when, like, if we trade through this, it's probably going to stop me out anyway. So why suffer the extra loss? So I ended up rolling my stop to the low of that imbalance, and we ended up stopping me out, and then running to full TP, which is pretty much happened the last 2 times I've traded. So that also made me change things. I put in my rules now that once my stop is in place, the only place I can move it is break even, and I think that'll be good. Yeah, I think that'll help me avoid a lot of losses. But yeah, that's literally what I took this week. It wasn't a big loss, like 330. Obviously, I'm down on the account, not doing not doing too great, but you know, there's still next week. And also, like, I've been on this funded account for so long now that it's starting to feel like, I mean, trading is tedious in general, but I think I'm wasting time on this. I need to get to the express stage and, like, you know, feel what it feels like. So, like, mate, if we closed through that and dropped into a 1-minute gap there, had an inversion, I would have put, like, I would have risked a lot more because I'd been so confident. So that's kind of what I'm going to do now going forward. And I've also tweaked my rules a little bit with the times. I'm going to trade from like 9:30 to 11. I'm not sure about after 11 yet. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm going to do 9:30 because there's plenty of good setups, and it's just, I can tell now if that initial period when the market opens is going to be crazy or not. And if it is, I'll avoid it, and if it's not, I'll be able to take something. But yeah, I kind of just start, why am I missing out on something I could capitalise on, and for what, you know? But this is what it's for. This is what missed opportunities are for, and what losses are for, that to teach you and help you grow. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, that's kind of all I took this week. In terms of next week, let's have a look at the charts. High time frame. Okay, let's have a look at the daily. Let's have a look at the weekly, actually, the weekly. Yeah, I mean, oh, what the hell is that? I don't know how to get rid of that, but I don't know if you can see it. Big wick on either end, quite indecisive candle. Obviously, took all those weekly highs out. Wait, why is this here? Yeah, took all these weekly highs out. We've got some weekly lows down there. Let's have a look on the daily. Yeah, so ran all that out. Closed through that imbalance, which is a good thing. Got this previous day low here. So I think, yeah, I'd say we'd be going lower. Got these lows here, relative equal lows. Got an imbalance here, see if we can get through that. And if we do, probably run to them lows. Yeah, so I'd like to see some sort of gap, some sort of retracement form Monday. I drop down, have a gap, and then run for that low. But we'll what are those equal? No. But we'll see what happens early week. That kind of usually determines. I've got this as well. Relative equalize. Yeah, so I'm thinking more lower. That's what seems obvious right now. The upside. We're respecting this imbalance. So, but yeah, also change the name. CRM trading. I like that. I think Caden Trades was a bit cringe. Maybe that's cringe. I don't know. But yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. But thank you for watching. If you are watching, I'd really appreciate if you dropped a like, a comment, subscription, whatever. Don't have to, but anyway, until next time.